Hey guys, sorry it's late. I don't know if anybody's gonna watch this because it's just audio. But, why are you unhappy? I really want you to think about that. What is it that's making you super sad, miserable, and upset? Causing anxiety, depression, frustration. First, it's all in your thoughts. Your thoughts are what's making you unhappy and miserable, and I want you to know that there's still hope. You don't need to be living in anxiety and depression and living unhappy and not free. Because I can tell you that your thoughts become things. Your thoughts create your feelings. You have to force yourself, you have to really want bad to get out of that. You cannot just be sitting at home and doing the exact same thing every single day and expecting a new outcome. That's the definition of insane. The definition of insane is repeating the same thing over and over and expecting a different outcome. It doesn't work that way. Now, I'm not saying don't be sad over whatever it is. There is a time for grieving. There is a time for being upset. There's a time for being mad. But you have to learn how to let it go and go with the flow and let God control it and take care of it. Because there's always going to be seasons. Always. You're not going to be wearing a scarf with winter boots and a super heavy coat every single day in the summer. Because, see, the problem is that whenever we're unhappy, we get stuck in that season when we need to tap out of it and let go. I don't think, let me see, you don't have to live there. I'm going to tell you that the mind is the most powerful thing. Every single thing that you see on this planet, whether it's a car, it's a TV, it's an airplane, a mind, it all started with the mind, with a thought. Our minds are so powerful that we can put a person on the moon. And then you're going to sit there and tell me that you're unhappy and you can't be happy because you've done everything in the world? No. I'm going to tell you that thoughts become things. Your words prophesy your future. Your words and your self-talk, which is your thoughts in your mind, you talking to yourself, either creates life or it creates death. And you choose. Don't be relying on outside things, temporary things to be making you happy. That's asking for temporary happiness, whether it's drugs, it's alcohol, it's sex, people, clothes, money, cars. That's temporary. When you die, you're not taking any of that with you. Nothing's going with you. So why are you looking at people and things to make you happy? Happiness starts with you. Happiness comes from what's inside. Happiness comes from your Creator. And you have to dig deep and really want it. No more self-pity. No more feeling sorry for yourself. Nobody's going to get you out of this. This is nobody's life but yours. I'm not saying I'm perfect, and I'm not saying that I've never gone through anything. I have my moments sometimes. And it's okay to ask for help or advice, but it doesn't mean that you have to live there 24/7 and dwell on it. We have these really cool things in our brain called synapses. And it's pretty much like, it's always sending like electrical currents in your mind. So it's kind of like electricity. When you turn on the electricity, it travels from point A to point B. That's exactly how our thoughts are. It travels in our mind. So our mind is constantly transforming. Our most dominant thoughts cause our synapses to be extremely close to each other. The things that we think about less are further apart. So if you can reprogram your mind and the way you think, you're going to start feeling better, but you have to force yourself. If you keep telling yourself that you're ugly, you're unpretty, you're depressed, you're sick, you're this, you're that, you're not going to get better. And then you're going to keep prophesying your future for that to happen. And then you know what? Misery loves company. And you're going to start hanging out with people that are like that. You're going to want attention from other people. You're going to want the wrong attention. That's how that saying goes, you are who you hang out with. And I truly believe that we start feeding off of other people's energy, right? This is probably a little bit irrelevant to that. But It's like the happy person that hangs out with the depressed group. That happy person eventually becomes depressed because it's the energy and that environment that they're around. If you're constantly negative, you're going to draw negative attention to you. Or if you're happy or whatever and you're around a really ugly environment, you're going to start feeling like that too. So if you want to be happy and you want to feel better, you need to surround yourself with happy people and stop complaining about all these bad things. Man, you got to fake it till you make it. No one's going to be feeling sorry for you 24/7. And then, sure enough, these people are probably not going to want to be spending time with you because it's very draining. Very draining. And eventually those people are going to start feeling the way that you're feeling. So my recommendation is you got to have faith. And you have to really want it. Because you know what? Just like when it rains, it does not rain forever. So what you're feeling, you're not going to be feeling it forever. You have to hold on to faith that you're going to get out of it because you will. Because, like I said, what you think becomes your reality. So yeah, it's not going to happen overnight. It's just like fitness. Somebody's not going to get buff in 1 day, in 2 days. It takes time. You got to be persistent. Be consistent. Want happiness. Read the Bible. Read scriptures. Watch motivational videos. Read motivational books. It's going to help you. You can't just do it 2 days or do it every other so many days or months or years and expect a change. It doesn't work that way. Every single day is going to be a battle. Every single day is going to be a fight. But you got to speak positivity over your life, man. Speak life. That's what I had to do. And sometimes I still do that. I struggled for years. Years, like with my thoughts. It was awful. And I had to keep talking positivity over my life consistently. And I had people who were super strong in my life to make me think that. And you too, you got to be strong. You are strong. We're always stronger than what we think. And it's always going to be like that. You just got to give it time. And you got to believe and stop talking about it. I can tell you that if you stop talking about it for 4 or 5 days, about how, like, anything that's negative, you don't want to be a pessimist, you're going to start feeling better. And not just that, but I will tell you that if you think one great thing, more great things are going to start coming to your head. And not even that, if you feel down, if you start smiling, your brain does not know that it's not real. It starts sending signals to your mind that you are happy and that you're in a really great mood. And it's really crazy because once that starts to happen, happy thoughts really do start coming to your head. I mean, I don't know what the name of that is called, but I know that pro athletes use that. They win the race in their mind before they actually do it, So, because the mind doesn't know if it's real or not. So it's the same thing when you're forcing yourself to smile. Like if you feel down, just start smiling and hold it and watch. Happy thoughts are going to start coming. And every day, tell yourself something nice. Say, I am beautiful. I am smart. I am talented. I have blessings coming my way. I am blessed. I'm thankful for my family. I'm thankful for my friends. I'm thankful for those who care about me. And just keep going on and on and on, and I promise you're going to start feeling better. You see, you can pray all day, but if you say a prayer with no faith, chances are it's not going to come. God responds to faith. And it took me a long time to learn that. And it's so true. So I'm not saying don't take medication to help you. Take it. But while you're taking it, don't take advantage of it and go get some help. Do whatever you can to be mentally and emotionally healthy to get off that medication. But, leave comments if you like. Save this, share it, because I'm pretty sure there's somebody else out there that really needs to hear this. And you gotta know that it's okay to feel that way. You're not the only one. There's many other people that going through right now, whatever it may be. But I'm telling you right now that you are going to get through this. Just hang on and hold on to your faith. And I believe in you, whoever you are.